Welcome back to the Nature Boy Stay Wild channel. Today we're here at Iguanaland with James, and we are going to go check out what they have and if they have gotten any new additions. We were here last year for Turtle Fest. There's sponsors on the other side of the wall. Last time they had 2 currency monitors. Hopefully they're still there because I love currencies. Let's go. So today we're here at Iguanaland, and right behind me is a black dragon. The scientific name for these guys is Varana salvator. These guys are from Southeast Asia. You can find them in places like Thailand and Bangkok, things like that. But let's talk about this cage. It's like 12 foot long and 8 foot tall and 8 foot wide, but it's awesome. I mean, he has a nice water feature, some universal rock, some nice branches, and also a universal rock log in the middle, so he can go, or he or she, I believe it's a female because her name is Sky, and it has a sand bottom with a leaf litter, looks like oak leaves and mango leaves. It's a whole bunch of different kinds of leaves down there, but this monitor is super cool. She's about max size right now, if it is a female. If it's a male, he definitely has some more growing to do. This cage also has not only a huge, not a huge, but a nice water feature with the fountain. It also has AC, heating lights, and there's cameras and other stuff in the corners. And there's outlets so Ty or whoever is working here can come and plug something in, like heat lights, whenever it gets colder. Another thing about this cage is it has screening for natural ventilation for the air to come in and circulate, so that way the air isn't stagnant inside of the cage. It's a really awesome cage. If we go down one more cage past the black dragon, you can see a huge cage for 4 or 5 boas. I can't really see. It looks like a few females and a male that are in this one spot. But same thing, super nice cage. There's universal rock, natural plants, leaf litter, big logs, a nice water feature. That is the two boas, the bigger ones. They're huge. This nice glass panel so you can see in clearly. This is a really nice cage. And all of these cages behind here, especially the bigger ones, the indoor ones have the painted murals on the side, so it makes the cage look a little bit better. Other per se, like just a white wall. Tiger rats are a species of rat snake. It's in the colubrid family. It's actually an arboreal species. They're native to Mexico, Central America, and North and South America. Northern and Central South America. And Trinidad. I was trying to convince you to let me get a pied pictonata. It's a black and white Mexican spiny-tailed iguana. But it's a pied. Banana pictonata. We don't have this one. We have the... I want to get one.
No, I mean it's a spiny tail, but...
That one's really cool. Down there.
I like the stripes.
Yep.
Just got finished shedding a little bit ago, and it's still just coming around. We'll come and try him again later.
Beautiful.
I've known him since he was probably a third of his size.
Yeah.
And I gotta separate some of them. It's just, this is so much easier.
And more entertaining. Yeah, look, there comes the clouded...
It's a very rare species right there, that clouded monitor.
Yeah, the clouded monitor.
As far as we know, we're the only zoo in the country that has that species.
This is a parenti monitor, Varanus giganticus. They're native to Australia. They're actually the largest species of monitor in Australia. You can find them eating all sorts of stuff, other lizards, mammals, anything that they can fit in their mouth that they can ingest, they will try to eat it. Very alertive, and they have a very beautiful honeycomb pattern on their neck. And if we come down here, they are feeding the clouded monitor. These guys are not a very common species.
Species of the Bengal monitor.
Yeah.
So these guys, their Latin name used to be Varanus bengaloensis. Why am I blanking?
Varanus
Nebula? Nebulosis.
Yeah.
Varanus bengaloensis nebulosis. Jeez. Her name is Nebula too, and I still couldn't remember it for a second. But now they are their own distinct species. Has been that way for a while now.
Yeah.
But really cool how closely related these species are. For instance, like the Varanus cummingii used to be a subspecies of the water monitor, Varanus salvator.
Yeah.
Same thing with Nuchalis, the large-scaled water monitor. Both of them used to be subspecies, but they are now their own distinctive species.
The clouded monitor, they're from Southeast Asia, similar ranges to the Asian water monitor.
Yep, these guys primarily come from Philippines and Malaysia.
This one's waving.
There's so many different kinds of species, like different species of monitors over in Southeast Asia.
Oh yeah, and it's constant, it's ever changing.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, look at the mangrove monitor, the Indicus complex. There are so many species in that complex that are undescribed, or that are basically known to be different, and we just haven't had the ability to go out and do the research and, you know, conduct the studies in order to get them published as their own species.
He's coming up for it. Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, she is definitely an ankle biter. She is not friendly at all. But luckily she's focused on food.
As probably most monitors do.
Most monitors, they are very food motivated, meaning that they are triggered by food. So if someone comes to feed them, they're very hyper. Varana Salvatore Benetanis.
Again, it comes with.
They're also from Southeast Asia.
Have you been bit by one of these?
Oh yeah, yep.
If that doesn't feel good.
No,
It doesn't.
No, it does not. But usually, bites happen during feeding time, when it's just a quick bite and release. When they realize that, all right, that's not what I thought it was.
Yeah, look at this. The other Asians are like so ready to get the food. They're trying to get through the screen. There's so many different species of reptile here. It's insane. Thai Park actually got the world record for most species for having 200 different species of reptile in the same zoo.
This one's on the door.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
See, for this one,
You have something
be really careful opening the door. Make sure his mouth is full, or you let him see your hands.
So this is the yellow-headed monitor.
So they're also called the coming water monitor.
Yeah.
Is this one Adora?
Yep.
Okay.
That's my mom's name.
Aw.
So we came here and I told her that the coming eye was, her name was Adora, and I told her that we had to get one. I was already looking for one. I haven't gotten one yet though. I'm going to.
I definitely recommend getting a coming eye from Michael Stefani.
Yeah,
With Mike's monitors.
I'm probably going to get one from,
He's got some of the
Mike.
nicest ones in the country right now.
yeah.
Oh, so polite.
So there's a few different phases of the coming eye monitor. There's the whiteouts, and then there's what Adora is, which is just the regular yellow-headed monitor or coming eye, Varanus coming eye. They're also from Southeast Asia. You can find them actually wild like this. It's more common to find them like this in captivity, but you can find them. This is a black-throated monitor. He can get anywhere. He can get up to like 7 feet long, and well over 20, like around 20 pounds, over 20 pounds, I should say. They're from the savannas of Africa, around the same places that you can find savanna monitors and white-throated monitors. They're always so gentle taking food.
Yeah, they're just big babies.
Yeah.
They're so sweet. Like, even the ones that are mean, it's just like, what are you gonna do? You're a big pillowcase.
Yeah. Yeah, the black-throated monitors get their name the black throat because they have darker pigmentation under their neck.
Isn't he so pretty too? For a blackthroat, he is so light colored.
Yeah, he, like, just looking at him from above, he almost looks
He
like
looks
a white
like a
throat.
white throat, yeah.
Yeah. He woke up to the door opening.
Yeah.
Like he was sleeping and then you open the door and I see his T negative or T positive. I think it's T negative. No.
You know, I'm not sure. Teen eggs would have the red eyes, I would think.
Yeah, T. I think it's a T positive.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing that like I'm not super well versed with all the different morphs. I've got a few snakes and whatnot that are morphs, but you know, I'm still learning. There's still plenty of stuff to learn. Come on, Brutus.
Oh, that's a perfect name for him.
Yeah, his name's Brutus. Jeez. Takes his time. No.
Yeah, now the difficult part's keeping them apart
Yep.
without getting bit.
He's just coming after you.
Yeah,
Hey. Luckily, he's blind and doesn't know what he's doing. He can see well enough that he can eat, but he also thinks everything is food.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those phase lace monitors are one of my favorite
Rat
species.
juice on your leg.
Aside from the
Gross.
parenties are my favorite.
Yeah, the Australian monitors are super, super cool.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with them. You're moving your foot and
Beautiful one.
yeah.
His latest move.
See how much of a brat she is? Look at that tail. And that little nudge at the fence, that wasn't nice.
Yeah.
She wasted no time. The second it opened, she ran. So this is a semi-arboreal species?
They spend a lot of time in the trees,
Yeah.
but you know, they spend just as much time down on the ground or, you know, whatnot.
What was that? I really want to get another Sumatra.
I want to get one of the ones from Sri Lanka. Those are the ones that get the biggest.
Yeah.
Yep. The record size, 10 feet 6 inches, came from Sri Lanka.
Yeah, I thought it was, I thought that they came from Sumatra.
Yeah, the biggest ones come from Sri Lanka.
Okay. That's good to know.
It's like a locality thing.
Yeah.
You know, better access to food, maybe a less dense population. You know, things like that
Yeah.
will affect growth of a population. Here, baby. This lady has grown so much over this past year.
Yeah, I remember last time I was here, she was like not.
Yeah, she's nearly doubled in size.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Johan
Oh, there's two.
hiding behind the box here.
Yeah, like this big head.
They're darker than the black throat.
Right, isn't that funny? Get out from behind me.
Yeah. That's the male that you just fed?
They're actually two males.
Oh.
These are Tom Crutchfield's animals, and we're helping Tom
Nice
since
move.
he's with his move and whatnot.
Is this croc monitor also his?
Yep,
I thought for sure
You
it
said
was.
that earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
yep. That's his female, or one of his females. I think Camp Kennan
Yeah.
Harkin has the other ones.
Yeah.
And then we have Scarface. We have the big male up front.
And a Salvadori or Salvadori?
Salvadorii.
Oh. I was wrong on both. Okay.
So when
It was-
there's two eyes
You were
like
correct on
that,
both. It was a mix.
it's I mean obviously an I at the end of the word is always pronounced I.
Yeah.
And then you have like, you know, for example, you have Cyclura recordi. I say recordi just out of habit, but there are two I's at the end, so it's technically pronounced recordii.
Yeah, you ready to feed her?
You want to feed her, James?
You want to feed her? All right, dear. Yeah, honey. Hold it, dear. So you know by your. Yeah, hold it.
So this is Allie, the Aldabra tortoise. It's the second largest species of tortoise. The first largest species being the Galapagos. They can get up to like 400 pounds, which is huge, and they have great personalities. They stand up tall and stick out their necks really long because they have a symbiotic relationship with the birds, so they will pick off like parasites such as ticks and other things like that.
Be hungry. Be careful your fingers, honey. You like this one too. Hibiscus. You like this one as well. Right? See? There we go.
She's awesome. I came here last time for Turtle Fest, and I got to come in here, and she was like following me around the enclosure. A really cool feature about the Aldabra tortoises and Galapagos tortoises actually, they have a longer nose, so they can actually drink out of their nose and absorb it into their stomachs and drink water like that. Like a shallow pool of water where they can't put their face in and drink. They can suck it up into their nose like a straw. The females will stay a little bit smaller than the males. That's with most animals. Most reptiles are sexually dimorphic, so either one has a different color than the other one. So like a male will have a brighter color than the female, or the male will get bigger than the female, or the female will get bigger with the male in most cases with snakes.
Yeah.
So there's two huge species of tortoises that are very, very similar in shape and size, and they look practically the same. This guy is a Galapagos, which is my favorite species of tortoise. They also have the symbiotic relationship with the birds, and he's just gonna try to eat my finger. But see how he's sticking out his neck like that? As they get older, the birds will come and pick parasites off their neck, just like the Aldabras. But a really nice way to tell the difference between an Aldabra and a Galapagos is the Galapagos have more of a domed shell, and they also have a scoop right here, versus the Aldabras don't. I mean, the Galapagos don't, and the Aldabras do. I want to come work here. This is so awesome. Yeah, last time I was here, these smaller ones were like this big.
Yeah, right?
They were tiny, and now they're growing huge. I mean, the Galapagos are the largest species of tortoise, so they can actually reach like 500 pounds as adults, and even bigger for the males. The females are, like I said about the Aldabras, they are smaller. They're sexually dimorphic, so the females are a little bit smaller than the males. Someday this forest will be able to eat this whole thing in one bite. Is there another one? Another one of these guys?
We have it somewhere. We have a tiny one too, honey. They're hiding somewhere.
Walk around and see if you find it. Probably under like a little rock or something. Oh, you found it? Yep. That was quick.
It looks like he's stuck.
No, they wedged themselves in.
Oh, look, there's another one. There's multiple ones in here. William, there's another one over here. See? Right there.
Yeah. Yeah, they just kind of dig a little spot.
I thought that guy was a rock at first. I saw this guy almost immediately. Yeah, I think so.
I love their bright colors on their face.
Yeah, they are definitely really beautiful monitors.
What does it mean when these two turn? Population. Oh.
Like endangered birds.
This guy wasn't out earlier. This is a guru monitor. It's a, well, Asian water monitor. It's a guru Asian water monitor. Or the two-stripe. It's a two-stripe monitor, but in the guru locality. It's Varana Salvatore dentatus. They're native to Southeast Asia. It's pretty much an Asian water monitor, just in a different locality. This is the end of our trip here at Iguanaland. We had an amazing time as always. This is my second time here. This is James's first time, and they have more animals, bigger enclosures, nicer enclosures, all sorts of stuff. They have 2 parentes. They got also like a clouded monitor, which I've only heard of in like one other place other than here, and it was like it was like a few years ago, and I haven't heard anything from that since. So it's just insane. Like Ty, he has the world record of most species of reptile in one facility. He has over 250 species here, and he probably has way more than that right now. because he adds them on like every single day. It's crazy. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just reminding you to get out and stay out.